Hello, my friends and followers from beautiful Damai Beach in Kuching, Malaysia. So one of my followers asked me this question. You know, uh, I don't really have much experience in web development, but I was offered a job with a really low salary, and now I'm thinking whether I should accept it or should I go abroad and look for higher paying jobs. Now my answer to this question, well, there is no certain yes or no. You need to understand what kind of value you will get at this job besides money. Because, for example, if you are being accepted in a team with really experienced developers whom will be reviewing your code and giving you advice, from my personal experience, I would say this is one of the best and fastest actually ways to improve yourself as a developer. So if let's say you will be put on a really good team with really good developers, then I would say, oh, why not? Well, if your finances, if you have enough cash to sustain yourself, you can try, working for a few months, for a salary which is below market value, because in essence you're just paying for your education, and this might be really good for you, because it's on the job training. It's always the best one. Now, on the other side, if there is no such team, I had a guy on my team who came from a company like really similar situation. He was earning really a low salary, and he was doing it for 2 years. And it was a dead-end job because he was like the only developer in that company. So you can imagine, the speed of improvement for him wasn't really well. He wasn't really learning much at that company, and he was low paid and doing just some uninteresting stuff, HTML, front end stuff. So in this case, of course, it's better to decline this kind of offers and look for other opportunities, whether it's in your local country or abroad. It doesn't matter. So just looking from judging from experience, in most cases, if you are offered a low salary, it means that either this company is trying to cheat on you, or either they just don't have enough money to pay you. And it doesn't matter which case it is, but what it essentially means that this company is not doing well. They are not providing enough value for the market, and it seems and then it means that you won't be, it won't be any progress for you, because if you are when you start working with with people who are like low performers, you can either reduce yourself to their level, or you can either push them higher. But since if you are inexperienced and you don't have this enough confidence and energy inside of you, most likely you will not push all the other guys further. It means you will get to their level, and whatever people you surround with, you become the same person. So so my advice would be, first do your research, meet the colleagues, meet the people with whom you are going to work first before accepting the job offer. Maybe even try working with them for a few days. You can offer it for free. That's one of my strategies. I was always doing that, and it worked really great, because you not only talk with people, but you actually work with them. And most companies agree with this, because if you offer it for free, so they don't have any expense, they get only value from you. So you have to do your research. But I would say in most cases, if you offer the really low salary, it means that it won't be good for you. You won't get good mentors, and you won't. I mean, especially if you are inexperienced, your first goal is to get that experience. Your first goal is to solve challenging problems, because that's how you grow. I think that when you are I can tell you from my experience, now I have 12 years of experience in development, and now sometimes I'm contacted by startups. And startups, usually they have great people inside their team, but they don't offer good pay as well, because their funds are limited. But I would say, in my case, sometimes I agree, just because I already have that experience. I don't need to learn anything new on the job, and if I see that these people, if I like working with them, and if I see potential in them, if I see that this business can go off, then I might agree. But if you are inexperienced, first of all, startups usually won't offer you anything if you have no experience, because they have to grow fast and they need experienced people. And so I would say that if you don't have much experience, you have to gain it, and you have to put yourself in painful situations, to grow. In a low salary jobs, usually there's not so much opportunity to grow. And you always have to be compensated properly. Maybe you don't have much experience, but what is a developer? He's a problem solver, and it only matters how good you are at solving problems. So if you believe that you can solve big problems, then ask for big money. Don't be shy, don't be humble. I was always asking for a amount of money that makes me scared. And this amount of money that I don't believe that I could be earning, and I just go and ask, and I usually get this money. And I tell to my friends, they say, "Oh, you're crazy. I don't know anyone who is like earning this amount of money." But only you, in your mind, you determine who you are and how much and how valuable you are. So it doesn't matter that you are young. Young developers, they can also sometimes they also start with like six-figure jobs. So it's I think it only matters that I think only big thinking matters. So don't be trapped into small thinking, and those low-paid jobs from dead-end companies which don't really seem promising. They are usually those jobs that will keep you into small thinking trap. And if you think small, you are small. If you think big, you are big. So that's it. You always have to remember, do what you love, and do it with passion, and do it with full energy, no matter what, and you will become a great developer, and you will get to enjoy life like you have never imagined. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I keep posting these lessons regularly, and if you have personal questions, shoot me a message on Facebook or Snapchat. I am always happy to help you. I'm always happy to coach you. I am always happy to answer your personal questions with video messages I always do it because I just love helping developers. I believe that developers are some of the most important people in the 21st century, because we have all the tools and abilities to bring freedom, bring more freedom into people's lives, into the lives of 70 billion people. And we already have these tools, we already have the knowledge, we already have the skills. We just need to be more confident. We just need more confident developers who believe that they can do amazing value to the world. And that's it. That's my dream. That's my dream. And because of that, I'm willing to help you.